Good evening. Let's do some yoga. It was kind of funny this morning. I was teaching at the park and we were about to do the core work and there was someone walking by and of course I couldn't see them. And they said to the person that they were with really loud, they said, "Oh, this is watered down yoga." I squawked. I was like a wild animal. And then we did the core work with the hands behind the head. I was like, yeah, this is watered down. Everyone was laughing. It's very funny. And it's funny that we live in a world now where everyone thinks that like the whole world is social media, where there's like a comment button underneath everything and everyone has to give their comment. This is sort of hilarious time in the world. And well, thank you for coming and thank you for commenting. And we're going to start in the seated position. I got to scooch back a little bit here. And we'll turn the feet in. You can do it real easy. You can do it not easy, however it works for your body. We're going to sit up really tall with the hands on the knees, spine straight to the crown of the head. We're going to just begin breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Just really experiencing the breath as we control the breath. So we are controlling it, drawing it in all the way to the floor and then all the way back out. And let's draw a big circle on the ceiling, keeping the spine straight all the way to the crown of the head. Just one direction here at first, please. And we keep breathing. You kind of want to hear that breath a little bit, drawing it in through the nose and out through the nose. Great. Let's go the opposite direction, please. Excellent. Back to center, right hand down, 6 inches out from the hip, fingers pointing away, left palm faces the sky initially. Then we come up and over, long reaching the full side. Then, if possible, we're going to look up along the elbow to the ceiling, and we're going to breathe here. Excellent. Switch the hands, right arm up and over, long reaching and breathing. I'm going to try to turn that head up without turning too much of the torso. It's funny how much things are all connected, but try to turn just the head and keep breathing. Good. Back to center. Intertwine all of the fingers with the palms together. We're going to circle at the wrists, just like this for a moment. One direction again at first. Good. And then the opposite direction, please. Good. And then shake the hands out. We'll get them loose. One more with the hand wrist area. Right hand straight forward, fingers down, shoulder down. We're going to grab those fingers and pull back, breathing here. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Left hand out, fingers down. We're going to pull those fingers back a little. Keep on breathing. We'll take our time today getting into the class. Excellent. Let's stand. I'm going to move back. We want the feet about the distance of, say, the hips, and let's warm up the shoulders, big circles on the outside. And then opposite direction, please. And across the front, switching which hand goes on top. All right, hands on the hips, we swing around. One direction at first. And opposite direction, please. Good, standing on the left foot, we're gonna lift the right knee and intertwine the fingers and let the knee heavily hang into the hands, core in, shoulders back and down. You could flex that foot if you like, you can even move it about. I'm just gonna flex it. That is bringing the big toe to the shin on the up foot. Very nice, let's do the other side, standing on the right. Left is coming up, heavy knee into the hand, flexing the left foot here, breathing. Woo, almost lost my balance. Great, let that down. It's feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart, thumbs out, core in. We're gonna breathe in, reach up, prayer to the ceiling, looking up. Breathing out, we're gonna forward fold, bringing the fingers low. You can have the hands on the ground or on the shins. We're gonna look up, pull the shoulder blades together. Forward fold, engage the core, and let's come back up, sweeping out to the ceiling. Hands in prayer down through the heart center, pushing into the earth, circling all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out-breath. Up again to the sky. Down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We're going to look up, flatten the back. Forward fold again. All the way back up to the ceiling, down through the heart, pushing into the earth, circling back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We're going to look up, and yes, from here we will step back to the top of a push-up, and we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, we're going to lower down or drop down, then up dog or cobra, and then down dog. Feet are 2 fists apart. You could bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down, watching the knees move. Great. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet back together, fingers on the shins. We look up. Before we fold, all the way back up to the ceiling again, down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. We're going to look up. We're stepping again, top of push-up. We're going to lower drop. Cobra or up dog and down dog. Nice. If you like, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, staying still. We'll take a couple of breaths here. All right, step jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, the forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop, cobra or up dog, and down dog. And nice, we're going to breathe here knowing that we can rest anytime that we want. All right, step on up, top of the mat. We look up, flatten the back, forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Pull the core in and up. Lean back a little bit, lift the heart, and then bring the arms right down at the sides again. Let's just take a moment here. Thumbs out is nice. So again, it's big toes touching, ankles apart. Let the knees fall together as we sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We're going to look up. We're stepping again, top of push-up. We're going to lower and drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot stepping, warrior one. We're going to step almost to the wrist, and then the hands are coming up. Back foot about 45 degrees, pointing upward. We're going to push into the left foot as we reach the left arm forward, like someone's pushing the left shoulder from behind. Excellent. Touch the ceiling again, and then hands back down, stepping back with lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out. We're going to reach that right arm forward, pushing into the right foot. Breathing here. Very nice. Touch the ceiling again, and hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog or cobra, and down dog. And we breathe right here. All right, step jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core again. Let's continue. We sit in chair, Utkatasana. Good. Up, over, forward folding. Look up. We step in again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one on the right, please. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. Back up, arms up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Looking up, pulling the core in and up through the nose to the fingers. Great. Hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog or cobra, down dog, left foot step in, right foot turns out, back up, hands in prayer, lifting the core, lifting the heart. Great. Hands down again, step back. We lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And nice breathing here. You're welcome to rest. All right, step jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. And let's go again and mix it up. We sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one on the right again, right foot steps. Back up with the arms, at least initially. And fists forward, shoulders down, tight core. Turn the fist down, release the fingers. You can move them if you like. We're going to breathe here. Nosferatu. Keep on breathing. Knees over the ankle on the front. Turn the palms to face, open up. Maybe look up and lift the heart to the ceiling. Thumbs, forefingers opening. Palms opening. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up. You're welcome to arch back and lift the heart. Excellent. Hands back down again, stepping back with lower drop. Up dog, down dog. Left side, please. Warrior one to begin. The base of Warrior one for the entirety of this movement. And fists straight forward again, and fists down, fingers down. We'll breathe here. Turn the palms to face, and we're going to open all the way up, looking up, maybe lifting the heart. Turn the palms to face the ceiling, hands in prayer above the head. Lengthen up. You can arch it back a little bit. Great. Hands back down, step back. We lower and drop. Up dog and down dog. Very nice. We're going to breathe right here. All right, step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up before we fold, feet and knees together. Let's sit in chair. Ankles are a little bit apart. We're going to breathe here. Very nice. Please stand, arms down. We're going to take the feet apart a distance of the hips and shoulders. We'll grab the elbows as we always do and let the head drop and the spine get long. Those of you that want to bounce are welcome to. If you bounce, push the breath out of your nose every time the body drops down. Good. To the ceiling again, all the way up with the peace fingers, and then all the way back down. We're taking those peace fingers under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, big toes pushing the fingers down, elbows away from the ears. It's okay to bend the legs if you can't get to the toes easily. And we're going to breathe. And up again to the ceiling. And then down again, hands on the feet from the front so the toes are touching the cleats of the wrist. And my legs are bent. I'm trying to push them in a direction straight and pulling up a little bit on the feet as I lengthen the back down through the crown of the head and continue the deep breathing. Great. Let's stand. Just take a moment. We're going to bring the feet back together, big toes touching, ankles apart, thumbs out. And we haven't vinyasa through the standing series on Zoom in a while, so we're going to do that tonight. So let's sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. Look up, flatten the back. Step in again, top of push up, bit lower and drop. Up dog, cobra is okay. And down dog. Warrior two on the right, Right foot steps, knee over ankle, back foot flat, 45, arms out. We're going to take a few breaths right here. Drop the shoulders, hold the core, knee over the ankle in the front. Keep breathing and looking at the right hand. And straighten the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit for a triangle, right hand down, left arm up. You could have the hand gently on the shin. You could do palms facing out and away. We're breathing, lengthen the spine through the crown of the head. Good, both hands on the shin. We shorten the stance. You're welcome to stay right here. And if you want to twist, I like back with the hand outside of the leg, right arm up. You can make your way down as long as the legs are straight and the feet are flat. You could put that hand flat on the ground right next to the foot. A lot of work. Great, hands again, top of the mat. Stepping back, the lower end drop. Up dog, down dog. Left side, warrior two. Stay here, knee over the ankle, dropping the shoulders, holding the core, looking at the left hand, breathing in the nose. Straight the leg in the front, reach out a bit. Left hand down, triangle, right arm up. Both hands on the shin. We shorten the stance a couple of inches. And we twist. If you're going to twist, we do what we did on the other side. Lengthen the breath. Great. Hands down again, stepping back. We lower drop. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right foot stepping, warrior two again, right into it. We're going to take the center of the right forearm now on the leg near the knee. Left arm up and over. You can stay here or you can put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. Keep reaching and keep breathing. Keep that back foot rooted like a tree. Excellent. Back to warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat, or we're going to twist. You keep the back foot flat or to the ball of the foot, and we swing the left arm through. Elbow outside leg, hands in prayer. We're going to stay here. You could put the knee down if you want a little less. Let's keep breathing. Very nice. Hands top of the mat again. We're stepping back, top push up. We lower drop, up dog or cobra, down dog, and left foot warrior two. Back up here for the moment. And when you're ready, extended side angle, forearm on the leg, near the knee, right arm up and over. We breathe here, reaching long. Back to warrior two, your choice of the back foot. Do what you did on the other side. Right arm all the way through, hands in prayer. You could put the knee down. All right, hands top of the mat again. We step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Let's step the right foot up. We're going to come into horse, but let's put the hands on the knees. I don't think we've done that in a while here on Zoom. Heavy hands on the knees. There's a bit of weight there. We're going to rotate the right shoulder forward and then to the other side and a little back and forth. And to center, let's hold the ceiling and we breathe here. Excellent. Please stand. We're going to turn the feet to run straight forward. So the outside edge of your foot is like the outside edges of the mat here on the end. We touch the ceiling. And on the out breath, we're going to forward fold. Fingertips on the line of the big toes, head down, maybe palms down. Elbows back through the legs. We're going to breathe here. Stay a little longer. I see a dust bunny underneath my couch. It's really big. Good. Back up. We're reaching out to the ends of the fingers. And behind the back, we're going to intertwine those fingers, pushing the palms together. We look up and we're going to forward fold again. Light as possible on the toes. You can lift the toes. The arms come up off the back as much as your body will allow. Forward folding as much as your body will allow. We're going to breathe here. Good. Back up. Touch the ceiling. Back down. We're grabbing shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers. Whichever part you got, pull the elbows away from the ears. Keep the legs as straight as you can, but no pain, just tension and breathing. And stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And then over to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Good, back to standing. We're going to shorten the stance to about 3.5 feet. Right toes pointing forward, back foot about 45 degrees. The arms out so we can get the shoulders to be the same as the front of the mat there, squaring forward. We grab the elbows behind the back or reverse prayer. Shoulder blades together. We're going to look up and then we're going to forward fold, looking at the right foot. With the legs straight and the shoulders pulling back and together. And that will restrict a little bit of your movement, but it's good. Let's breathe here. You could stay here. For those of you that want to do Warrior 3, we're going to hop onto that right foot. And see if we can make a big capital letter T with the body. And then right hand down, left arm up, Ardha Chandrasana. Switching the hands can be tough. You're welcome to skip it. And then put that left foot back where it was. We're going to pivot the one time tonight. Right toes to 45, left toes out, arms out. And behind the back, grab elbows again or reverse, whatever you did on the other side. Good, look up and fold down and look at the left foot, keeping the shoulder blades back and together. Up on that left foot. And left hand down, right arm up. And switching the hands. All right, let's stand. Move it around a little bit. So we're going to do tree. We're going to stand on the left. We're going to grab that right ankle. Maybe hold it right there. Maybe it'll lock, hands to the heart. You're also welcome to put it out in front. Woo! Let's take a few breaths here. Great, let that down. You can move around if you like. Then we're going to stand on the right, lifting the left. Again, hands to the heart, or whatever you did on the other side, please do a repeat of that, but on the opposite side. Breathing, core a little engaged, staring straight forward at your visual, your drishti. Very nice, let that down. We're going back to the left foot. We're lifting the right knee up, and right hand's going to grab the knee, left hand on the hip. You could stay here, or you could grab the right big toe, extending the leg. But keep standing tall and don't let that right hip come up. Keep them kind of level to the earth if you can, or try to make it happen. Let's open that leg and knee out to the right as we look over the left shoulder. Back to center, leg out on its own. Show me the bottom of your foot. All right, let that down. Woohoo! Let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift the left, left on left with the knee. We stay here. And we're going to open that leg out to the left as we look over the right shoulder. Back to center, leg out on its own. Show me the bottom of your foot. Woohoo! Let that down, step it out. Let's come down into a squat, heels under hips, toes slightly splayed. We're going to come all the way down. Let's put the elbows into the legs, hands in prayer, lengthen up the back. Let's take a few breaths here. If you want to do headstand or crow, please go ahead. I'm just going to stay here tonight if you don't mind. And you could join me in the staying here. Let's breathe. Good, hands in prayer straight forward. We're coming all the way up to the ceiling, lifting. And then all the way back down, hands straight forward. And up again, lifting. Back down, hands straight forward. And all the way up again, lifting. Back down. Let's come to hands and knees. Knees 2 fists apart. Hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Cat and cow. Let the belly drop down, third eye looking, and as you breathe out, we're going to arch the back. We're going to keep moving and breathing. Out breath is when we look at the legs. In breath is when we look at the third eye. Good. Back to center. Look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And then over, please, to the other side. And back to center. We're going to reach the right heel straight back and the handshake with the palm down straight forward on the left. Bend that leg, grabbing the ankle. We're going to arch up, third eye. And everything back down. Do the other side, left heel back, right hand shake or palm down forward. Keep breathing here. You can bend that leg, lifting the knee, looking up. Good, back to hands and knees. I've been waiting for this one. We're going to turn the right hand in to face the left. So we're feeding that left arm through, laying onto the shoulder and the side of the face, pushing the right hand on the ground. We're going to breathe. You could bring the right hand around, coming up around the back if you like. You don't have to. Good, back up. We're going to do the other side, turning that left hand in, feeding the right arm through, laying down. You can push that hand down and come up around the back if you prefer. Good, back to center. And we're going to make our way to pigeon, stepping back, top of push-up, tight, we lower down, up dog, and down dog. Let's hold the right foot up. You can bend that leg, opening the hip. And let's throw that right shin top of the mat. Scoot the left leg back, lift the heart. Hands down, forearms down, head down. We're going to breathe a bunch here. Excellent. Hands down again. Let's step that right leg back. You can shake it a bit if you like. Top of push up, we lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Left foot up, please. You can bend that leg if you like, opening up the hip. Throw that shin top, right leg back, lift heart. Hands down, head down, forearms down, breathing here. Great. One more time, hands top of the mat. One more time, top of push-up. We lower, drop. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Great. Let's sit down. And we're going to put the left leg out with the right foot, the sole against the thigh. Left arm is going to try to grab the left fingers on the left toes or the shin. We're going to reach up, breathing in. Breathing out, we're going to fold it all down. And all the way up again, breathing in. And then all the way back down. And continuing, please. Out breath on the downward fold. And next time you're up, go ahead, stay up. We'll look to the reaching hand. Great, let's switch it. Right leg out, left sole in. Right on right. We're gonna breathe in, reaching up. We're gonna breathe out, folding it all down. All the way up again. And please over and over. Next time you're up, we stay up. Great. Soles of the feet together. Pull them in tight. Left hand grabs the small toes, right hand on top. Sit up tall. You can butterfly the legs. Core is in, shoulders back and down, crown of the head all the way up to the ceiling and beyond. And let's forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs. We're going to keep the shoulder blades back and together. And again, it does restrict movement. Don't worry about it. And we're going to try to put the heart on the big toes. Trying to put the nose there, arches the back a lot so we can lengthen out with the shoulder blades together. Just kind of a better way to do it. But all good either way. Keep breathing. Great, back up. Let's extend the legs out in front of us. We're going to shake them a bit. We're going to do our twist. So right foot flat on the mat, left arm grabs that, left toes point to the sky, right hand behind you, sit up tall. Pull the shoulder back and gently look back with the head at the wall. Bring the elbow outside if you like. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Other side, right leg out. And right arm grabs the leg, hand behind you, sitting up tall. Good. Back to center, both legs bent. Now bring the arms under the bent legs and roll back onto the tail. You could stay right here. You can let go, lock the shoulders back, and look at the feet. You could straighten the legs. You put the hands behind the head. I'm going to breathe here. It's 1 to 5. Definitely keeping my legs bent tonight. Excellent. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up tall, shoulders back and down, crown of the head up. Good. Let's go again. Back up. Number 2 of 5. And cross the legs, sit up tall. And up again, 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Here we go, number 4. Sit up tall. And last one, please. All right, hug the knees in. We're going to lie back for a moment and look at the ceiling and grab the shins and pull them down. We can bring the nose up. Head back down for a moment. Just take a moment looking at your ceiling. Couple of breaths, nice and easy. Feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Longest finger almost touches the heel. And we're going to lift the hips. As we lift the hips, tuck one shoulder, then the other, intertwine the fingers and push the arms down. As you push the hips up, those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to and probably already doing it. Awesome. Let's stay here. Great. Back down. Hug the knees into the chest again. You can rock a little bit side to side if you like. And we're going to go upside down. So let's start with plow, kicking the feet up and over the head. Legs in the direction of straight. We'll take a several breaths here. You can have the fingers intertwined with the arms down or hands on the back if you prefer. And if the hands are not on the back, place them there now and lift the feet straight up, toes to the ceiling, heavy shoulders, heavy elbows, breathing here. You can let those legs part out if you like. We're going to stay up if possible. We're staying up. We're going to bring the legs back together, pointing the toes to the ceiling, just a moment longer. Great. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, and roll yourself into dead bug. In dead bug, the knees are in the armpits. Excuse me. Head down on the mat. I'm going to stay, rock around if you like, or just stay still. Go ahead, bring that knees into the chest. Imagine you have pencils, one on each knee, pointed to the ceiling. We're going to draw a big circle on the ceiling, one direction at first, with the head staying down. And the opposite direction, please. Great. Let's lay down flat just for a moment. We're going to lift the right leg up and grab the right hand behind the leg up towards the heel. Bring the nose towards the knee. We're going to breathe here, doing all you can to hold the left leg down. Great. Let that down. And let's do the other side. Great, let that down. Bring both knees up into the chest and the arms out like a T. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, let the knees fall to the right as we look to the left. Right hand could hold those knees down or in the direction. And then just find a space and relax into the gravity. And all the way up and all the way over, please, to the other side. Left hand can hold those legs down. Right arm reaches out as we look to the reaching right hand. Good, back up to center. I'm going to do a meditation tonight. You're welcome to lay down if you prefer, but if you want to do the full meditation, we'll sit, and I'm going to sit on my rolled up mat as I always do, with the hips under the mat only. And we cross the legs gently or however is comfortable for you. I'm going to intertwine the fingers or one hand on top of the other, thumbs touching down, dropping the hands into the lap, shoulders back, core in. Chin hanging slightly to the chest. becoming aware of the body breathing itself. So we have let the breath return to normal, at least for this first step. If that's not enough to keep you occupied, which is very possible quite often, we can breathe the body like we did in class. Focus on the feeling of that, focus on experiencing that and the breathing. And if you like, you can also count the breath when you get to 11. We go back to 1, and we're going to be here 5 minutes. I'm going to set a timer. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center, rubbing them together. And then all the way up like a big funnel. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. Even more. Hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, lift the floor, and then let everything out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal. If the Venmo people ask you for the last 4 digits of my phone number, is 5118. All right.